Only 1,615 pounds, one owner, originally sold right here at Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And man, if it was used even once, it sure don't show it. We could park this out on the new RV lot and I don't think you'd tell the difference. Little 10-foot box, Rockwood Freedom Pop-Up coming in on trade here at Haylett RV. They took it out, decided they liked camping, but needed more room, swapped it up for a Super Slide Wildwood. We're gonna start at the door just for quick and easy reference, and this is going to be very quick, very simple, because virtually, camper's pretty much brand new. Actually, what I might do is I might tack on the original new RV video after this to give you more in-depth, detailed information. And what we'll do right here is I'm just going to kind of give you, a quick look at all the surfaces so that you can see it's not dinged up, banged up, scarred up, dog didn't chew on it, cat didn't pee in it. Everything in this thing looks pretty darn good. You hear about that new car smell. This thing still has that new camper smell. As far as I can tell, because of the age and the model year of this thing, they basically purchased it in the fall, and this is still pretty much exactly how the brand new Rockwood pop-ups look. The thing is as close to new as used as it's going to get. You're just saving a nice chunk of money. Good for you folks. And similar to the inside, outside looks factory fresh. The roof on this thing has probably only been opened 2 or 3 times, and I bet 2 of those were when we did our quality inspections here at Haylett RV when it first came in, and then right before it went out. So this thing spent most of its life all clam-shelled up. And just to give you a reference point, if you compare this to the brand new ones just like this that were built at the same time this was built that we still have in stock, we got a bulk purchase on those, and we are just rolling them out of here basically at an absolute employee purchase bare minimum at $69.80 plus taxes and tags. And you're going to save a nice chunk below that on what is effectively the same camper, provided it's still here, because whenever we get these things pre-owned like this, they just evaporate. The only problem they have is they have no shelf life, and they just disappear from our inventory as quickly as they come in. So if you're looking for a very inexpensive way to kind of start camping, this is this is great right here. Give us a ring. It ain't gonna be, I bet if it's here a week, that'll be a surprise. And I bet 4 out of 7 of those weekdays are going to be somebody just said, hey, I have to work and I can't get there right away. So take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping everyone, and stay tuned for some more in-depth detailed information on her. 1,595 pounds, this is the 10-foot box Rockwood 1940 pop-up here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is both our most popular Rockwood pop-up camper in total, as well as Rockwood's most popular pop-up camper in total. There's more of these built and sold than any other model that they make out there every year. We've actually got it inside the shop today, because one of the things that we do for you here at Haylett RV, at no additional charge, mind you, because we don't charge hidden dealer fees on things, is that we pre-screen every single RV that we have here. Whether it's this one, you see the open range in the background. We do a surface inspection when they show up. We do a full burn on every single thing when they come in. And then we actually do that full burn a second time before you take it home. So we've done everything we reasonably can to quality control these things before you ever get hitched up and head on out. Now this is more of a simple series camper. It's a great starter camper for folks who frankly are just trying to get off the ground. That's part of the reason they're called tent campers. But it's also very effective. And with the cosmetic updates that they put in recently, they've given it a really sharp looking modern color palette as compared to the old traditional brown and brown and brown and brown. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I think they were due for a bit of a change here. Now, cool thing on these Rockwoods is that you actually have heated mattresses front and rear. There's these little hand controllers that are included with it, so that especially if you're going to be doing some spring fall camping, it helps give you that extra heat to get through the chilly evenings when the temperature drops down. Because while, we're sitting here, it looks very obvious that there's a big thick thing there. There's nothing below it outside. And kind of like how a bridge can get icy before the road, that bed will get cooler before the main cabin of the pop-up. So it's nice to have that heated element right there. Now, all of our window panels and everything can open, and they do sliding windows on the side windows, which is kind of neat. It's a lot easier than the roll-up variety windows. It's just it's like 40% less swearing at the camper. The table here is free floating. We'll actually hit on that more when we go outside of the RV. But something else I want to take a look at is that this is completely carpetless. and there are no like heat registers in the floor, because this actually doesn't even need central heating. It's such a small camper. It's just got a single furnace located right in the kitchenette area. Now the dinette here can fold down into an additional sleeper, and I think that's really how this one will achieve a 4-person sleeping capacity, because you can easily sleep 2 on the front queen bed. You can sleep a kiddo on the dinette, and then you've got a like a full-size rear bed. It's not a queen rear back there. So that's really more of a 1-person sleeper, whether it's a kid, an adult. You're going to be pretty hard-pressed to even squish a couple kids in there, because kids might be smaller, but Lord knows how they toss and turn at night, and they just end up, you know, karate judo chopping one another with the ninja chop of, you know, never mind, I'm off topic. Regardless, over here, we've got our propane furnace on the right. We've got our 3-way refrigerator in the bottom middle right there. And 3-way means 12 volt, 110 shore power, or propane. And what that means in English, guys, is cold, colder, coldest, respectively. Rockwood does something a little different with their kitchen arrangement here, though. Most manufacturers, next to that sink, they're going to have your stovetop hookup. But Rockwood actually puts that on the opposite side of the RV. I think it's mostly due to the efficiency of propane plumbing runs, because this cooktop that we're looking at can also go outside of the RV. So what you can do is you can float this around however you want, inside or outside, and you always have this extra chunk of countertop space here in this, you know, virtual like mega bench in a way. You've also got good drawer space below and some extra cabinet space below that, because I mean, when it comes to pop-up campers, you just can't waste an ounce of anything, because every ounce counts, more so than I think almost any other type of RV. I actually just forgot to talk about this. The Mr. Norm back here, he's one of the fellows that quality controls these things. He was kind enough to mention, remember, that you did AC prep these pop-ups. That's an optional piece of equipment on these little Rockwood 1940s, but he is correct. What that does is it includes like the extra wiring and conduit and whatnot. If you do want to install an air conditioner up here, this camper is prepped and ready for that. It will sacrifice this little crank up air vent right here, but you can put a full air conditioner on it, and that is something we can do for you here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. So give our team a call and we can give you a quote on just the install, or the camper with the install or without, or whatever it is that you're looking for. Whatever your brand of camping is, we can make it happen. Back outside here, I'm kind of going about this in a little different order than normal, but there's this giant wooden beam that's kind of holding the ceiling up over here, and we just didn't think it was going to be a good idea to move that thing just so I could take a couple pictures. I'm pretty sure that was a correct course of action. So what I want to focus on is something I'd normally just get to later, and that is the free-floating table that we have here. I kind of mentioned it inside. We looked at it on the interior of the RV, but you notice with those folding legs, it makes it very portable. It can easily slide outside. You can use it as a picnic table. You can do a little bit of whatever you want with it. Same with the stove top over here. That is an interior or exterior feature, and as you can see, this does have the handy little pop-up bag-style awning that you can roll out. And they've gone to a little bit quicker, easier method of using these. There's these little mounts on the side of the trailer over here that they connect to, which are nice. That being said, if you're going to use a pop-up bag awning, plan on spending a couple minutes setting it up. Now, it's really impressive the little detail things they're putting in, and this is the most basic level. This is the simplest level of Rockwood pop-up production, but they're still using like a nice aluminum plank step right there. Just handy little features. Those things are great if they're less slippery if your shoes are wet. They're also brighter in the evening hours. Now let me slide past the aforementioned wooden beam. Pardon me just a moment here. Our canvas tent material. It's technically neither of those things. It's not canvas nor is it tent material, but that's what everyone knows it as. It's a material called Duratec. It has a 5-year manufacturer's guarantee on the quality of the component. What's also nice is that this is a sectionalized tent material. So let's say, God forbid, the neighbor kid throws a stick or something and pops a hole in that right there. You can just replace one section of it. You don't have to replace the entire thing in one go. Makes it far more serviceable in that regard. These are easy towing little buggers for a couple of reasons. They're only 7 foot wide, so they're not wider than your vehicle, although guys, I always recommend tow extension mirrors for safety. Don't spend thousands of dollars on a camper and then not spend 40 bucks on a safety item to get you there. That's just nonsense, and I see it every single day. When you tow, these are also, when they're in the down position, they're not taller than your vehicle. You can still use your rear view mirror. You don't feel intimidated by having this giant, bulky box behind you. This does have a simple side mount solar prep plug, which is great. It's located. You can see the little sticker indicating that right there. But you've also got all LED tail and marker lights. They are lighter, they last longer, they're safer. And the reason that they're safer is the difference between digital and analog. Basically, an incandescent bulb is analog. When you hit the brakes, it will ramp up to brightness. Whereas a LED bulb is like digital. It's either on or off. There's not a whole lot of in between. When you are traveling at 60 miles an hour, LED taillights will give the person behind you up to 5 feet of additional stopping time because it flashes that much more quickly. And I don't know about you, but I know that in my lifetime, I've had to go, oh crap, and jam on the brakes so that I didn't smash into the person in front of me at a stoplight. 5 feet makes a difference, ladies and gentlemen. Spare tires included on this, kind of like cough medicine. I hope you never need it. Health insurance, it's things that you really want, things that you need, but things that I hope you never have. So thank you for joining us today, guys. Give our team a call. We are actually the largest pop-up camping trailer dealer in the state of Michigan by volume. Not too bad for a little mom and pop store in a sleepy little southern Michigan town. We make stuff happen. We send these campers all over the place. Doesn't matter where you're from, guys. There's no one who's too far away to work with Haylet RV. And remember, we don't do hidden dealer fees, but we do everything else, whether it's hitching, pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything in between. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.